Hey, how's it going? Appreciate y'all coming by. Hopefully you had a blessed day today. Mine went pretty well. And YouTube, see this right here? Not for sale ever. Not for sale ever. Nothing ever in my lives are for sale. We never touch anything. This whole life and all the lives in the past and all the lives to come will never be for sale and never be able to be touched because we don't break rules here. What's up, Caden? Hello, my friend. Would have been on just a couple minutes earlier. I had some stuff I had to do. And then I realized the camera was missing on my tracker. Caden, currently I have enough. Where did the sun go? What's up, M4? Elijah, how's it going? Joe Bird, appreciate you coming by. Eastern, what's up? AT, hello. Double tap them screens. We've got lots of people in here, even though it shows only 2. It only shows 3 likes. What's wrong with that, folks? Got a lot of people in here. What's up? Not a whole bunch. Not a whole bunch. Just chilling. So I got a question. What's your question? There was someone who asked a question in a DM they sent me. Unfortunately, they never answered, I don't think. I was like, yeah, I can help you out. What you want? You're going to put pineapples on your pizza. No, don't do that. Oh, that's what you're going to do on the weekend? Don't do that. I don't like pineapples on pizza. I do like pineapple, but not on pizza. What's your question, Joe? Joe Bird. It was you. Oh, okay, because it said Vader. Houston says Joe's eating dinner. Okay. Excuse me. I didn't eat anything yet. I was working on my parents' deck today. Took off all the old deck boards and railing. And what else did we do? Deck boards, railing, and got it prepped for putting the new wood on. Or actually, it's not wood. It's Trex. But we're going to extend it bigger. 2 feet on one side, 4 feet on another, and about 1.5 feet on the front. Check it again. Well, I can't. I'm on a live right now, and I have my tablet here, so I have to do it after we're off. Did you respond to it then? Because you said something about I have a question. Yeah, I'm on a live, so yeah, I won't be able to look at it. Yeah, I don't have my tablet in here. No, sir. What's up, Jenny? How's it going? Jenny Show. I did respond to it. Okay. I wonder when it came in because I didn't see me. How's it going, buddy? Oh, you can see they're doing good. Awesome. What's up? Not a whole bunch. Just chilling in the evening here. Chatting with my best buds. Well, you can't go wrong with boneless chicken and rice with spicy sauce. Awesome. What's up, Sky? What do you think about Trump calling veterans cowards? I don't think he ever said that. I don't think so. Be pretty shocked. It's just 15. It did for a teeny bit. Yeah. Did for a little bit. You need flat-chit rounds for your revolvers. Flachet. I haven't seen those in revolvers. I have seen them in shotguns. Welcome, by the way, Justice. I have seen them for like shotguns. Where's your oldest gun? Jenny, it's this one actually right there. Right here. It's, or at least for my lever actions. That's made in 1895. I do have a gun on the floor down here that's a cap and ball from 1840s. That is my oldest. Let's see here. Do you want me to put Sky on timeout? No, I just leave it for now. They make them for 357 Magnum. Okay, I did not know that. I do have a 357 Magnum in the safe. It is a Ruger new model. It's easily Googleable. He called John McCain a POW coward. Don't know. Oh, yeah, they are. M4, oh, yeah, they're rough and tough, rootin' tootin', as they say. I thank all the veterans I see, especially because, like, they usually would have a hat on, especially if they're Vietnam vets, because they got treated like crap, unfortunately. Hello, chat. What's up, M4? Joe Bird, he says, okay, yes, sir. That doesn't make all veterans cowards. Maybe he was, but that just because Trump states one person was doesn't mean it's the whole blanket of everyone. Just says mine's from 1974. Your oldest, or you're saying your 357 mag? What's up, Mikes? Appreciate you coming, bud. Hello, Joe. Hello, Elijah. Thanks for coming by. Oh, excuse me. Thank you for coming by, my little friend. Hey, J-Dog. How is it hanging, bro? I need to hook up the charger on this gimbal here real quick. See if I can get it over here plugged in. Got to reroute the charge cord around one of the toys in the room here. Tools, sorry. They're tools, not toys. Tools. All right, there we go. Not a lot, J-Dog. Not a lot right now. All right, let's turn this. Whoops, wrong one. Pushed the wrong button. Well, same button, just too long. You're at work. Okay. Send an email. Check it out later. Okay, Carbine. Yeah, I didn't see it earlier, so you must have did it today yet. Or just a little bit ago. Hopefully it didn't go in spam. President Donald Trump Friday, if I want to report that he called fallen USA service members. Don't believe that. You can't believe everything you read either. Just Google it. Let's see here. Out camping. Awesome. That would be sweet. It's only -7. Beautiful weather here. It's only -7. Come on, man. I mean, it's not -50 at least, right? Like Siberia. If I've ever seen an actual Marine on the field or in the town somewhere, I'm going to like, yo, it's the devil dogs, yo. What? Less than an hour ago. Okay. Cheese, was it fried squirrel? Because that is actually pretty good. I would love to have some fried squirrel. I have had squirrel in like a soup, but that's about it. Good evening, sir, says Full Throttle. Thanks for coming by, buddy. Appreciate it. Well, there's the least of the worries if you're in Minnesota. No joke, right? Everyone is chat. Good. Everyone in chat. Good evening, says Full Throttle. Yes, sir. Wide open, right? Appreciate you coming by, buddy. How was your day today? Mine was, I'd say, pretty profitable. Worked till about 3 o'clock today. Working my parents' deck. Getting it ready for enlarging it. I did a little short of, I should have did it before and after video. I forgot to turn it on when I was first working on it. So I was like 3/4. Well, not 3/4. Well, maybe 3/4 cutting out some of the deck boards, but I still had a lot more work to do. Good evening, Full Throttle. Hey, Full, says Jaybird. Joe Bird. Let's see. Donald Trump on John McCain. See, we're here because he was captured. I like people that weren't captured. What happens, buddy? Winnie, what's up? Hey, it's my favorite gay streamer. Ain't gay. I'm as straight as an arrow, bro. How's it going? Yes, sir. Great day. I'm glad you had a great one as well. Yep, we did. Like and subscribe. Thanks, Farmer. We'll go ahead and pin that one. There we go. If you hear that noise in the background, that's my roommate singing some for interesting song. I don't know what. How you doing, Winnie? How was your day today? Hopefully you had a blessed one. Joe Bird, salute. Good evening. Like and subscribe. Let's see. What's up, Manuel? Are you a police officer? I am not. I am. This is my handyman. I own my own business. I'm a handyman. This is my handyman work shirt. How you doing, Well? Appreciate you coming by. Zoo Cruel, what's up? So dark in here. Is it so dark? Are you scared, my friend? Are you too scared to talk right now? I'm sorry about that. Please come next time. Thank you. Come again. J-Dog Pip Daddy, that's not a lie. It's getting crazy in the cities. Yes, sir. You are right. Let me turn the light on up here in the corner. I'll be right back in a couple seconds. 2 shakes of a stick. Is that what they say? Hey, is that a little better? Ta-da! Now you can see my wrinkles. Let's see. Full Throttle says, evening, Washington. You can be gay as in happy. Yep, I am very gay as in happy. Yes, sir. 12 people in the chat. Appreciate y'all coming by. How y'all doing this evening? The rest of you that I haven't asked that to. Elijah says, Eastern. So your Zeus is I ordered my new AB A10 5x6 compressor today. Waiting on ATF now. I heard there's one state that's trying to up it to 500 cheeseburgers instead of they dropped the 200. Now they're wanting to up it for all sorts, like way higher. Let's do a little questionnaire here. Alrighty, go ahead and start the Q&A. Move it out of the way because it's in my face, right on top of my head. My grandpa used to work in the army. Okay, my dad was, and so was my grandpa was. I had a great grandpa in the Marines in World War II. Pepsi's yours. There you go. What's up, White Rambo? Oh, you changed your picture. What you got there now? Can't tell. It's a little hard to see. Oh, it's a doggy hat. Doggy hat with a sailor. Yep, Virginia going for money grabs. That's sad. Coke and Dr. Pepper. There you go. Much love, fam. Appreciate you coming by, Rambo. Shout out to Rambo. I like Coca-Cola. There you go. Jolt. They still have Jolt? Can't remember. That'd be like an energy drink type of soda, right? White Rambo says, fire. We got 19 in the chat there for a couple seconds. That's the highest I've had in 4 months. 3 months. Are you Irish? I have some in me. More of like a Scandinavian Viking. Sprite. Hey, Bryson, what's up? Carlos, welcome. What's up, Garage Guy? Welcome to the chat, buddy. Appreciate you coming. James says, Republican Party said this morning they would impeach Trump for trying to go to war with all of Europe. What? Never heard of that one. Never heard of that one. All right, I done pushed the wrong button again. There we go. We're trying to track our face here, and I had the wrong button on. Coca-Cola all the way. Especially if it's the glass bottles from Mexico, like the real sugar. That's the way to go. Ginger ale. Hey, okay. Yeah, Vernon ginger ale is one of the best. What's up, Risen? The left and right wing are the same bird. Where the carcass lays, there the eagle will be. True that. True that. That is right, Risen. Mm-hmm. Wherever carcass is, there'll be birds. I can't stay long. Okay, Elijah. What's up, child? Mountain Dew, what's up? Oh, that's what he likes, Mountain Dew. Yeah, I like Mountain Dew, too. Wasn't an energy drink. It was a soda from years ago. Oh, I guess it was. You're right. Going to probably head out in a second. Okay, one. Bye. How old am I? I am 35. Manuel. Desert Armory and more. Appreciate you, bro. Same to you, brother. Risen says, I love you, brothers and sisters. Have a blessed night. Jesus' mighty name. Amen. I'm a believer myself. I actually preached the word some too. Mine should be next week. Should be my turn. I've been drinking it for over 20 years. Mountain Dew? Yeah, me too. Me too. Risen says, amen. Yes, sir. Amen. Let's see here. 11 people in the chat. 16 likes. If you're new, please consider subscribing. We do gun content, cave exploring, mine exploring, outdoor stuff, hiking. Check us out, guys. Favorite soda, 7-Up or Sprite. That'd be one of my brother's favorite, too, because it's like the better for you. No caffeine. It's got no dyes in it. Not as much sugar. Big government, Republicans, rhinos. Actually, the rhinos over there in Texas, the one that's running for District 23 that Brandon Herrera almost won last time, and he's trying to run against. Planning for military parade. Trump expressed desire for wounded veterans not to be included. Allergic saying nobody wants to see that. Ski, I don't believe you. I think you're listening to too much CNN and NBC and ABC. Yeah, sorry about that. Good for upset tummy too. Oh yes, it is. 270 win or 6.5 Creedmoor. Microwave. I myself, if you're wanting to go distance, a 6.5 Creedmoor, it's more accurate. I don't own a 6.5, so I don't have a lot to say about it. I have a 270. I like the 270, but like I said, I've never shot a 6.5. Overall, I'd say they're pretty similar, except the 6.5 goes a little farther. It can go 1,000 yards very easily. Please help me. I'm covered in bleep. I don't think you are. Go to the shower or outside with a garden hose. That might help. How many years were you in the service, your dad? 4 years, 3.5. For me, 270 all day. There you go. We had that question, I think, live before last. Ashley, what's up? I know that there's not for sale, but if you do, nothing is, Ashley, like it said when you came in. As this sign right here says, not for sale ever. There are literally quotes from him, and you still deny it. Yeah. No Dan Beacon out of his mouth. I'm not sure what that is. Most of the soda that I enjoy has been discontinued, or they have changed the formula. Yeah, that's true. But up here, I use the 300 Wigman. There you go. So if I want to get, the business done, 338 Lapua, that'll do it. That'll take about just about anything in the U.S. Probably everything. Do I have a VR? No, I don't. This is actually a gimbal. It follows me. I don't have a VR. I think it might make me kind of weird feeling. Zeus says, if you want to get blood boiling, look up HR 3944 submitter by Senator Chris Murph. Let me screenshot that real quick. Sorry, I bumped the camera there. My finger's going to go over there real quick. I'm going to screenshot. Don't get scared. It's just my fingers. Don't get scared, mate. All right. Scoot that up. Oops, sorry, don't yell at me, gimbal. Stop beeping at me. I'm not being too mean to you. Oh, come on. What's wrong with you? Sorry, guys. The thing got squirrely. I was trying to get a screenshot, and the dumb thing wasn't working, unfortunately. Trying to look that thing up eventually. Camera is disabled by company policy of this device. What in the world? Can you see me okay? Caribou is kind of hard to hunt these days. Possibly. If you were squirrel hunting with it, you probably have no squirrel left. True that. Murphy says he can see me. I've got some weird thing that's up on the RC Cola. Yeah, that's not too bad. That's actually what I used to drink a lot. I need a sign out and come right back in. There's something on my screen that looks wonky. What's up, Ralph? There we go. It's still there. I don't know what it is. It's something about the camera is disabled by company policy on this device. Contact administrator. Hey, twin, brother. Thanks for coming. What's up, everyone? Stopping to say hello. Jerome, what's up, my friend? Pretty good. Other countries go to war for America and Afghanistan and you blink them in the back. Is that who you really are? Not me. Let's see here. Is that the gimbal 360? No, the 360 is, to tell you the truth, is mostly for Apples. And I do not have an Apple. I have an Android. And they work better with Apples because they link with the camera on your phone versus having to buy the extra lens that doesn't come with it. What's up, Too Cool? I'm drinking about 3 weeks. Good for you. Ain't fun anymore because I don't have anybody around to drink with, so I just give it up. That is good. It's good for your health not to drink, for your longevity of life. Aaron, what's going on, my brother? What's good? God's good, twin. God's good. Mike says, I see you. Awesome. Yeah, some weird wonky things on the bottom of my screen is kind of in the way. Elijah, what's good? Ralph, thumbs up, everyone. Amen. I thought you wanted to take Greenland. No, not me. Let's see. Your soldiers in Denmark lost their lives in Afghanistan. For you, what would you recommend for hunting squirrels? B. Baker, 22. Or a pellet gun. I do not know why, but I've got this weird banner on the bottom. When I went to take the thing off the stand, did some weird wonky tonk thing here. It ended up taking a screenshot eventually. And it did. I'm not sure what that was about. Yeah, I'm sorry. I got this weird floaty thing. I guess you guys can't see it. It's just me. Let's see. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm an old school conservative. Ronald Reagan, Richard Nixon. No, I am not very old. People say I'm old at heart because I was raised more of an old school way. I was homeschooled. I was raised that, if you don't work, you don't eat. We had corporal punishment with a paddle. Yeah, we got spankings when I was growing up. What's up, Ryan? And then we had chores, and we didn't get allowance for our chores. No, we worked for our chores because, hey, that was just part of life. It was family life. We had dogs, we had cats, we had chickens, all the good stuff. I only drink when I'm alone or when I'm with someone else. Okay. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, got you there. Most of this young generation is lazy. Amen. You are so right. They just want to sit on their bum and make money at home doing nothing, becoming a couch potato. What's up, Brantley Hicks? Not a lot. We're just chilling here, chatting with you guys. How have you and the pups been? Awesome. Skittles and Canela are inside right now. They're doing great. We'll see how the tomorrow goes. I'm not sure what I'll do. You ever find water leak? Where at, twin? Refresh my memory. You're 53 and I worked 67 hours last week. Good for you. My dad is 10 years on you. Or is it my mom's got 10 years on you? My dad's 11. You see the news about an officer getting shot with 12 gauge dragon breath? I have not. That would be very bad. Let's see here. But yeah, twin, which one? Oh, on the roof. No, never found it. I have to do some surgery on that ceiling. I have to break it open more where the roof caved in and like stick my head up in the rafters and have someone pour water on top with like a garden hose. Hopefully that works. Say you were raised right. Minty, hey guys, shout out to Minty, my fellow Arizonan across the mountaintops. Yes, ma'am, she's here. Thank you for coming by, Minty. Oh yeah, I was raised right. Definitely. And same with all my siblings, they're raising their children the same way. It's the right way to do it. And you earn what you keep. I mean, you keep what you earn. Sorry about that. Let's see, Brantley says people nowadays want to sit on their duffs and, yep, look at YouTube. Oops, what am I doing right now? Reagan and Nixon were good people. I know Reagan was. Nixon maybe not quite as good. One of your lives, you're looking for water leak. Correct. Yes. When I was on your live, right? One of my lives. Oh, was that on under bathroom sink? Probably, maybe. I forget. Because I was looking at on a leak on a roof. Rate my truck. It's a 1971 GMC 2500 with a 454 block. Any more details? Like, what shape is it? Big block. Yep. Yes, Richard Nixon was a good man. He got us the bleep out of the Vietnam War. Let's see here. And a lot of people say we should have never went there in the first place, including my old landlord that was there in Vietnam. Joe, did you get my bag out yet? Unfortunately, it's still sitting in the living room. I need to look up your address again. Where do I live? I live in Arizona. The microwave says no rust. Awesome. Why should I go to the cemetery? It's filled with losers. A separate conversation on the same trip. Trump referred to the more than 18,000 or 1,800 Marines who lost their lives at Blue Woods as losers. Doubt that. Remember I said, Ski, stop listening to CNN. It's fake news and ABC. Hey, microwave, this is sounding nice. 31s? There you go. Sound nice. Any lockers on it? Got a Chevy Silverado single cab 2000 V8. Let's see. Every time Twin Gen goes live and I go on it, he can't see my comments because he doesn't turn on his chat all messages. Yeah, I keep forgetting to do that too. Thanks for reminding me. Let's see here. America forgotten about draft cards and body bag. They have. You're right. You're right, James. Microwave Guy, I gave it a 7 out of 10. Yeah, it sounds pretty good. Ronald Reagan, the best president in the U.S. I'd say he's ranked up there. 15 in the chat. Please double tap the screen. If you aren't subscribed, please consider subscribing. I'd really appreciate it. We have gun content here. We have mine exploring, cave exploring, all sorts of good stuff that, most people like. Hiking, all sorts of stuff. Check us out, guys. This video is nuts. It's doing good so far. Do their quotes. It's not fake news. Sounds like it. Let's see. There's a video of him saying it. And it's probably AI. This is where we disagree. Freedom of the press and the Constitution. Never tell me what to listen to. I paid my taxes. Correct. But it has a steering wheel from a Johnny boat. James says, I think you're trying to take away freedom of the press and Constitution. Me? Not me. Favorite deer rifle. What's up, Buttermilk? Excuse me. Of what I own, I would say a 270 for distance or a 30-06. For up close, 30-30. First, they take away freedoms of the press. Then they take away freedom of speech. Yeah. And freedom of these. They're trying to get them. Unfortunately, Reagan beat the Russians without firing a shot. Let's see. You will bend backwards to lick your boots and deny things he has said on camera. Don't know. I got to go. Girlfriend's gone. Okay. See you, Ryan. Appreciate you coming by, buddy. See you next time, folks. Mr. Ryan. I can't approve or deny. I mean, it does sound a little wonky to me, Sky. because I don't know him as that type of person to be degrading to military. Because as far as I know, he usually appreciates people like that. Let's see here. When ICE goes to Oklahoma, they're going to tell Native Americans over your Second Amendment. What was that? Yeah, I didn't quite get that one. Or else. Don't get that one. Oh, he deleted it. Sky, please find a media station that gives you the full interview. Yeah, that's why they're probably just clipping parts of the interview, which is what those liberal sites do, unfortunately. Fortunately. Let's see here. So, is ICE going to go to Oklahoma? Don't know. Tell Native Americans to hand over their Second Amendment or else? Legitimate question. Why would they? You talk about like Native Indians, right? Of America here. Because they didn't originally start with it. They had bows and arrows. I'm not sure. I would kind of doubt it. Bunch of Nancy's in here. James, I would kind of doubt it, but I don't know. I don't know the future, thankfully. The 4 Lockout Native Americans that got taken by ICE are not liberals, stay off the reservations. Oh, the reservations, they don't have jurisdiction over there, do they? Brainwashing is crazy. It is ski. You're right. Because the reservations have their own government set up. Yeah, I would say the same thing. They need to stay off of them too because they don't belong over there. Native Americans have our own paperwork that we can read. Let's see. Obama signed in using propaganda and agents against the civilians. That's why we're seeing on ABC. Sun has always been propaganda, but we all know that nowadays some people are not smart enough to tell the difference. Ralph says, no. Navy Marine family, thank you for your service. I appreciate it. He likes Dr. Pepper. Awesome. My dad and grandma like it. It's not my favorite. I would say I like it a little better than root beer. I usually would go with like Mountain Dew, Cherry Mountain Dew, which is Code Red, Cherry Pepsi, Cherry Coke, or regular Coke or Pepsi, especially Coke that's in the glass bottles with the real sugar. I can promise you this, Oklahoma will never hand over their Second Amendment to anyone. I sure hope we don't here in Arizona either. Also love PBR. Let's see, what would that be? PBR. I'm drawing a blank on that. I'll be back to on late dinner. Okay, see you, Ralph. ICE deals with immigration enforcement, i.e. dealing with people who have snuck into the country. Right. The Native Americans, they didn't sneak into the country. They're from here. We're the ones who came into their property. Coke is the best because it's from Georgia. Yeah, there you go, Mr. Brantley. It's a beer. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Gotcha, mate. Appreciate you coming in, by the way. I'll be back in. Okay, see ya. Pops Blue Ribbon. Oh, I would know that. I would know Blue Ribbon. I have heard of that. I don't drink myself, but I used to collect cans on the side of the road and stuff and make money to buy stuff when I was little. And we paid some of our gas money to go to Oregon one time with a whole bunch of cans and stuff. So, yeah, I know what that is. Now that it says, the Blue Ribbon part. It's Pabst. What do you mean? James says, so if a Mexican who his great-grandfather was born in Arizona is approached by ICE, are they supposed to hand over their Second Amendment? Question. Well, if he's in here legally, he's not supposed to be here, no matter what. And plus, that is his grandfather, not responsibility for himself. If that makes sense. I stopped drinking when God healed me. Brentley, amen. PBR is only good poured down the sink. Cleaning toilets, huh? Navy says, my family watches Clint Eastwood movies, so that's why my family loves PBRB. Okay, got you, mate. I guess they were into it, huh? I said his great-grandfather was born in Arizona. Correct, but that has nothing to do with him. Why he would have to give up his rights if he's still a U.S. citizen. Or you're saying he's from Mexico. If a Mexican, okay, you did say that. Okay, let me reread that so I can try to clarify that in my brain. So if a Mexican who has great-grandfather was born in Arizona, as in before it was Arizona, as in it was Mexico at the time, it's approached by ICE. Are they supposed to hand over their Second Amendment? I do not know what you're really asking because he's from Mexico. So if he's from Mexico, because you said he's a Mexican, he has no rights because that, unless he's a citizen. If he's a citizen of the U.S., because at that time when Arizona was Mexico, it wasn't the U.S. on that side. So it didn't have U.S. privileges then. Let's see here. But mostly we drink moonshine. Oh, there you go. Watch the video of Trump saying veterans are loser. I'm currently on a live, so I won't be able to do that. The worst new beer has to be garage beer. Totally a waste of money, yellow water. Interesting. My grandfather knew Mexicans in Tulsa, Oklahoma. That has probably been here longer than your family. Why did all the politicians that don't think a wall at the border are not necessary all have locks on their doors and walls around their houses? Brantley, as well as security guards, right? Let's watch the video and see what content is missing. Maybe I have moonshine. There you go. James, you redacted the message. I didn't get to see it. But yeah, obviously the great-grandfather, if he was born in Arizona, before it was Arizona, it was still Mexico at the time, I'm guessing. Let's see. So you walk up to a Mexican that was born in Arizona and take away their Second Amendment right. No, of course not. You made it sound like he was here before Arizona was Arizona. Yes, because that would, if he was here, you said great-grandfather, so obviously depending on what time frame his grandfather was born, the way you worded it was weird. You could take it as a current day event, but the way you worded it, it sounded like it was before Arizona was Arizona. It was still Mexico. No, of course not. I have neighbors that are Mexicans, but they're legal here. Of course they can have their Second Amendments. Let's see. I found an old inner ordinance seals paper from 2005. You could get excellent con Mosins for 60 and SKS for dude, too bad, right? Security guards with pew-pews. Yes, sir. You can, you're deflecting and denying something that on video, that's crazy. Let's see, we just had someone else come in here. Buttermilk, how's it going? Rare, sorry, that's the person I was looking for. What's up? 3 rare pieces, 2 AZ. I forget, you're from Arizona too? I can't remember. I'm not deflecting. I just told you, how can I watch the video when I'm on a live? Like, figure that one out. Plus, it probably has copyrighted content, so I can't watch it anyways. What's up, Nesquick? What is your favorite gun you own? I don't have a favorite of everything, but I have like a favorite lever action, which is right here. It's a Model 92 from 1895. My favorite shotgun is a double-barrel Beretta Silverhawk from 1960. My favorite semi-automatic is my AK-47 right there. It's a Kalashnikov. And then my favorite revolver is my 460 Magnum by a Smith & Wesson. And my favorite semi-automatic is on the table up there. It's a Canik TTI Combat. James says, well, my family went to Oklahoma in 1852. It was not state yet, but we're still from Oklahoma. Where'd they come from? Like Germany or something? Because I had great-grandparents come from Germany around the same year into Wisconsin and Texas. Let's see here. And of course, they would be citizens of the U.S. The person is a Mexican. The person is a Mexican national. The person is an American with Mexican heritage, and they're American. Correct. That's why his question was really weird. It was like he's trying to entrap me. Let's see here. What's up, D? How's it doing, D? It's me again, Mario. Oh, wait, D. Hello, D. What's up? I'm doing great. Good, how are you? I'm doing awesome, too. Handgun, what's up? You are from Midwest. No. My mom was from Wisconsin. So, and my dad was from Texas. Or not my dad, my grandpa was from Texas. And he moved to Arizona. I'm in Arizona. So that would be south. Let's see here. Southern Arizona. Favorite soda is barley. What's up, the real Dawn? How's it going? Sorry, it's been a minute. I'm from Alabama, not Arizona. Okay, I was trying to figure out why that AZ there. The Positive Grays. What's up? Fonta. That's pretty good. James says, okay, my Jewish family went to Oklahoma in 18... Okay, now you keep changing everything, dude. What are you doing? Like you keep changing your story. Am I a Jewish national for Israel? Not you personally, but that other guy. My Jewish family went to Oklahoma in 1852. For Israel, not you personally. I still do not know what your question is, dude. I drove all the college kids in Athens, talked to Lakin's parents, but if someone's without citizenship, should be in the U.S. Of course, if they don't have citizenship, they should have a green card or a passport stamp. If they don't, well, then they're in here legally, which obviously is not. That's a felon. That's a crime. Favorite soda is Coke and Pepsi. What about you? Hey, D, mine is Mountain Dew regular as well as Mountain Dew Code Red. And if I can get Coke in the glass bottles, that's my favorite soda of all time. James says, I don't think you would know the difference between a Mexican and a Navajo, no offense. James, of course I would. I have been raised around Mexicans all my life. I know the difference of a Navajo and a Mexican. Okay? I'm born in Arizona, like we border Mexico. What's up, man? Like your hat. Thank you, Positive Gaza. Yeah, that's my some of the ones I'm gonna be giving away when we hit 8,000 subscribers. This is my Desert Armory and more on it. Sorry, my hat's a little couple dog hairs on it. What part of family went to Oklahoma? Do you not understand? That's not what I said. The guy said if you're a Mexican nationalist. It's not that complicated. I'm not down with this English. That's you. That's nice. Thank you. Hello, it's me. What's up? Hello, it's me. It's Mario. Oh, wait, it's Chris. Hey, Chris. What's going on, Chris? How's it going, my friend? Baja Blast Mountain Dew 50/50 with Blue Powerade. Huh, I've never tried that. James National, not nationalist. Yep. Talk about other guy. Oh, that was Eastern, yeah. There's a difference of a national versus a nationalist. Definitely. Let's see here. Excuse me, got a little itchy in my nose. I'm not sure why my camera's having this. My phone has this funny thing on the bottom here. Let's see. What should we put? Should we put a poll up or question? I'm trying to think. I'm really thinking about going on a hike tomorrow, but that depends. I'm supposed to be getting contacted by someone. Sorry, I got a little nose here, tickling my nose here. What's in the safe? Chris, I have some revolvers in there. I have some rifles, some shotguns. Sorry, I got a mustache here tickling my nose. Oh. Root beer, says Mr. Jordan. Hey, hello, what you doing? Microwave guy says off-brand soda, like Mountain Thunder, or what's those other ones? I forget. Nationalist. What's the difference? Let's see here. Let me switch this camera here. I have this little hair bugging me real quick. It keeps tickling my nose. All right, there we go. Let's see. Let's go ahead and flip the camera again. Let's see. I'm planning on posting a new video of my Car 816 on here soon. Car 816. What would that be? Oh, and hi, by the way, One Arm Bandit. Thank you for coming. AZI was a very good friend of mine, but I don't like to say much about him. That's okay. AZI and the letters for his first name, middle name, and last. Gotcha. W Stream. What's up, James? How's it going? Welcome, bud. Appreciate you coming by. Hey, what's up, Pat? Safety Strap Pat, what's up? Lakin is the little girl that the non-citizens bleeped and bleeped. Oh. Yeah. Larkin, or whatever it's called. Yeah, and they still want to keep him here. The libs. Let's see. Do I have a 9mm? I do, Chris. I have probably 10 or 11, I think. 12? I don't know. Do I have a muzzleloader? I have one. Hey, let me flip it around. No, the one up against the door is not. Let me shut this off. The muzzleloader is actually right down there. Right there. It's a Kentucky hunting rifle on the floor down there. It's from 1840s. That other one is not a muzzleloader. It's a Lee Enfield 5.77 Schneider from 1840s. 1860s, sorry. 1860s. Strap says high. Had to beat, what's he? Hard to beat at $3.99, 12-pack of off-brand subs. Yeah, I know, right? Chris says nice. Yeah, I have a Desert Eagle up there. It's a 9 mil. I have a Canik TTI Combat up there. It's a 9. I have a Canik Signature Series Sketch up there. I have a double stack 1911 TSIS. And then I have a whole bunch of other 9s in there and a 10 mil, 357 mag, oddball revolvers in there, all sorts of good stuff. National, the nationality of a person, i.e. a Mexican national is a person from Mexico. An American national is a person from the U.S. What's up, Micah? Been a bit. Yeah, YouTube probably hasn't been giving you notifications. Sorry about that, bro. James says, awesome. Oh, about the, yeah, that's a nice, it's still original shape. It needs cleaned up. I'm going to see if maybe I can fire it at least once and video it for you guys sometime. It's going to be a bit, though, probably. She was a nursing student, only wanted to help people. Very sweet girl. I drove her two before she passed. Really? Interesting. Do I have a musket? That's what that one is down the floor. It's a black powder musket muzzleloader. You're a cool dude. Thank you. Thanks, James. Appreciate it. Do I have a 57745? A Martini? No, I don't. A Henry Martini? Nope. Mine's just a regular 577. It's not a Tyrannosaurus or anything. The Car 816 is made by the same maker of the HK16. Oh, okay. Interesting. I did not know that. Learn something new every day, mate. Right? Every day. Yes, sir. All right, where's my cup of water? I don't know if I brought any in here. No, we don't have 9mm Largo. That's an interesting round. AK-14. No, I have an AK-47 right there and an AR-15 right here. No AK-14s. I'm not even sure what that one is. But yeah, the Largo is kind of a weird round. Did take off, at least not here in the States. It's just barely different case size than the normal 9mm Luger. Yeah, I need to get something to drink, guys. I'll be right back. Hey, what's up, Rack Slap Tap It? I need to grab something to drink, guys. I'll be right back. Give me a minute or two or less. Oh, you guys can salivate at those guns in the corner there. All right, I'm back. I'm coming. Had to get a little snack too while we're at it, and then Canella almost tripped me up. Let's see. Nationalists tending to have a negative connotation, implying that a person's nationality is better than others. Yeah, that would be bad. 22. Mike, you know we don't. Sprite is the best soda. Soda? What's soda? Got some cheese sticks, some chips. And some tea. Would you like some tea, mate? What's up, Skittles? Skittles, you gonna come over? That's Skittles. He goes on hikes with me all the time. And Canella is right there. She's the big old dog. She's like 13. Skittles over there, he's about 5. He's an awesome doggy. He goes on hikes all the time with me. Do you have enough to share with the whole stream? Probably not. Canella, she packed up when she heard that noise. But yeah, we don't have a 22 that's neck down. Canella, stop it. A neck down 50 BMG that's 22. Zero says, gonna watch Short Circuit with my son for the first time. What's Short Circuit? Do you chew? Chewing gum? I'm sorry, my finger's in the way there. There we go. No, I don't chew. No, sir. Never have in my life. Short Circuit. Haven't heard of it. I just screenshot it. Two of the cutest pups on the internet. There you go. Yep. There you go. Canella. Canella. Stop being ornery. Stay off to the side. When are you selling your merchandise? Oh, my hats and stuff? I'm not sure. Awesome movie for sure. Love Short Circuit. I've never heard of it. Number 5 Alive. Stephanie? What's that? Johnny 5. Don't know. No idea. Hey, what's up, Steve? There's a fellow Arizonan. Don't use anything like cigs or chew. No, I don't. It's part of the movie. Oh, okay. I grew up watching like black and white movies, cowboy westerns, and not much more. Got some tea from the convenience store when I was handing out to the deer blind a few days ago. On brand was Arizona. About kill me from the sugar. Yeah, depending which ones you get. This is Arizona tea, but it's made in New York. Get that. Steve said he's still working. Not bozos, one bozo. What? It's a great movie. Hey, what's up, grilled cheese? Yeah, we have some cheese sticks here. We haven't ate it yet. We just got them. I'm watching RoboCop from 1987. I've never seen those ones. When you were growing up, Adam and Eve were still in the Garden of Eden. No. No Disassembly. Best movie is Jeremiah Johnson and Old Yeller. I know Old Yeller. Jeremiah Johnson, I don't. What's up? I love wax. I support them doing their job, and they are doing their job. So, do I think that they need to have as much force as they're using? Maybe not always. Let's try to be kind with our language, though. If you could help that, I'd appreciate it. Just come here the right way, like every other country. Right, I know. And I just saw a short. Mexico is deporting illegals now. Mexico is deporting illegals. Best movie is Scream 25. Is the planet Earth ours soon? LOL. What's up, food? My eyes couldn't even focus on a tree 20 yards away from it. Oh, my. Yeah, we try to keep the chat free from profanity, which when you came into my chat, there's a little button you had to agree to that, as well as that I said nothing in this room's for sale. Desert, you need to take the time to watch Short Circuit and Jeremiah Johnson. Here, let me screenshot that. Is it an older one? Like Old Yeller is an older one, and so someone was making it into the same. They were saying that it's just as good as that. So waiting for you to start selling. I know I need to, bro. If you like Short Circuit, we can watch Short Circuit too. There you have two. What's that, Russell? Make it a double feature. Thanks for coming by, Russell. Appreciate you. Hey, Camden, what's up? Might be getting a new 1927 Mosin Nocturne. New? No, stop. French 8mm Lebel. Revolver. This is a different cartridge from the rifle. Oh. It's a straight wall cartridge and maybe a Nagant revolver. Interesting. It's been a year. No, it hasn't. I haven't even been doing lives for a year. I started YouTube Shorts in July. All the left laugh at Charlie Kirk when he got shot, but everyone wants us to feel sorry for Renee Good. Yes, that is very sad. When she almost offed an officer. He got injured internally. Give you a sub. Thank you, One Armed Bandit. Appreciate it. Short Circuit's from 86. Okay. Circuit 2 is almost as good as the first one. It was from 1886. Wow, that's old. Have you seen Red Dawn? The first one is better. I've seen the second one, but I don't think I've seen the first. Right here. I'm opening it right now. Getting more 15-second unskippable ads than usual. Micah, I have YouTube Prime or Pro or whatever they call it, so I don't have to worry about that. Yeah, I have the Pro, YouTube Pro, whatever it's called. That's you're getting some of those thanks to me since I'm monetized. Everybody that's monetized, if they'll be able to do that if they're set up with it. See, we have finally made contact with the cheese. Yes, sir. You guys know I love my cheese. Los locos kick you butt. Los locos get your face. Los locos kick your bum into outer space. Did you see our short where I almost shot your drone? No, I didn't see that. You're so cheesy. Canela's ears in the way. Would you like some cheese, my little friend? What's up, Goes? How's it going? Where's Goes going? Johnson is a loosely based on the life of a mountain man by the same name. Okay. So that was just posted yesterday. Oh, yeah, I didn't see it. No, just ban out unskippable ads. Now YouTube is pushing the rest of us. Oh, is that why? They were just saying, oh, it's not fair to waste our time or what? You're from Brazil. Or Basil. You actually put basil there. I see a puppy ear. Yep, that's Canela. Welcome, by the way, Mr. Goes. Or Mrs., whoever you might be. Yep, that's Canela's little ear. I spy with my little eye a little puppy ear. What's up, Jesus? We're blessed. Yeah, there's a doggy ear in the screen there. You need to check it out. I think I do. Did I work today? Yes, I did. At my parents'. No, stop it. At my parents' house. I got to screenshot that. Come on. There we go. Canela, be nice. Stop begging, okay? She keeps whacking me with her hand, saying please. Yeah, he's been dead a long time. Michael Jackson has been passed for quite a while. Do I play video games at all? I don't. Canela, stop it. Stop. Okay, movie time. Catch y'all later. Okay, see you, Zero. Hi, Houston, Washington. Hi, Russell. HK. What about HK? She keeps bugging me. She's begging. She keeps putting her paw on my arm. And when she pulls it back, it rakes her little claws on me. Hey, Russell, who knows? Michael Jackson has been dead for years. He has. Playing the new game, it's the best. What new game? Speaking of games, did you notice they don't have them on the bottom anymore if you do lives? They took that crap off. It was dumb. They wasted all their resources into that when they should have put all that time and effort into customer service. What's the game, Micah? Oh, there you go. It's called I'm in Love with Your Dick. What? Battle Royale. Okay. That sounds creepy. Only came in because of the question. Oh, gotcha. Appreciate you coming by, James. Streaming on Twitch every day. Oh, yeah, I have Twitch too, guys. Same as this channel, Desert Armory and more. Over there, they're a little more lenient on guns. You can actually touch stuff over there if it's in a safe manner. Someone said that the creator of Call of Duty died. I saw it on YouTube. I haven't checked it out yet, if it's true. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not into video games, so. Do you see that YouTube took down one of Gilly's videos? I didn't. Germany, France, Canada, Sweden have all sent their special forces to Greenland. They are prepared for war. Scary. Sounds like it could be, huh? There's a video of it. What was this? Yeah, the COD creator died in a car accident. I did not know that. Hopefully it wasn't the one yesterday that was a fatal accident over here by me. There was a dually white truck that was cruising along, and a little black Scion went to make a right-hand turn, or left-hand turn, because he was coming the other way. Right in front of him, nailed it. Been a few weeks. Okay. I was going to say, if it was yesterday, that'd be here in Arizona. No, it was in Cali. Okay. Semi Valley, maybe. Yeah, every German company in the United States will leave immediately. Stock market crash. Let's see. What German companies do we have in the U.S.? I don't know. I mean, sure, we have German cars here. I have a German car. A Sprinter for my work van. CD creator came out of a tunnel fast in a supercar and smacked the side of a cliff. Said here, oh. ¿Cuánto Monchón utilizas el mes para entrenar? Let's see here. That's Portuguese, I think. Entrenar. Mr. Goes. ¿Es esta español o portugués? No entiendo portugués, pero a veces entiendo español. Yeah, VW, yep. 8K. Oh, that's true. Mercedes and Bella is shutting down for maintenance, but I don't think they're leaving. What's up, Ben Bratt? Many blessings, my friend. I hope y'all are having a great evening. So far, it's been unique. Mercedes is a German car business. Yes, it is. So is BMW and Porsche. And, well, the thing is, Porsche, VW, and Audi, as well as Bugatti, are owned by each other. 50% of manufacturing machinery comes out of Germany and Austria. Oh, I didn't know that. A lot of BMW, Volkswagen, and Daimler Chrysler. But yeah, that stock market crash. Definitely could. BMW. Yep. If you cannot get parts out of Germany, our manufacturing will crash immediately. Huh. I suppose so. It says nobody's in here, but there's like 5 people talking right now. It literally says 0, but there's 5 of you in here right now at least. Stop lying to us, YouTube. Three rare pieces. Ben Bratt, been a minute, buddy. It's because YouTube doesn't notify people. Again, it's showing nobody's in here. It shows 0 people. Gemini, please fix this issue. Stop it, Canella. If you want, put your foot here, not on me. Okay? Because you're scraping up my hand. Please be nice, okay? You ain't feeling good when your little patty whackers are scraping my hand all up. Alright? Yeah, they're in here off and on, Ben Bratt and Rare Piece. I almost think Rare Piece hasn't been in here even longer than Ben Bratt. He's in here like twice a week, 3 times a week maybe. But Rare Piece, I think it's been more rare. YouTube got rid of my channel long time ago. Oh, if it's a stagnant channel, after so long, they will remove it. Which, sadly, that means that if someone was subscribed to your channel, they lose those. Or if you were subbed to mine, I would end up losing those or whatever. Let's see, I can still get parts from my 1974 Volkswagen Beetle that are made in the good old USA. Nice. Nice. Canela. What do you want? You got one more snacks. And says, if I have to be okay with invading Canada to still be a Republican, I'm out. I no longer recognize Ronald Reagan's party. Tienes algunas armas antiguas de Nagra. Palabra Nagra. Tengo muchas armas antiguas. Y esta una aquí es antigua. Esta arma es una Winchester 92. Y la otro lado allá es los shotguns. Mira. Un momento. Mira aquí, hermano. Todas las armas aquí están antiguas. Y todo menos 2 aquí o 3 armas es antiguas aquí. Pero otras allá no es. Y uno, no. 5 armas en esta es pistolas. Está aquí. Es antiguas. Pero lo otras no es. Como un revólver Colt de viejo hasta. No. Lo arma revólver de Colt no es una 45 en la bala tamaño. Es una, es diferente. Es una policía especial. A lot of Canadians want to be invaded, James. If not, we'll be the communists. New China. I know, right? Just post videos on how to draw. Going pretty good at 14K. As in like shooting drawing or drawing with your pencils. 9911, I'm not done with your creepy propaganda. What in the world? Who's 9911? Who dat? Who dat? Oh, that's Mr. Jordan. Mr. Jordan. Mr. Indeed. Oh, Jordan, yep. I just call him Jordan, yeah. Excuse me. Which I have a brother named Jordan. He's right above me. He turned 37 in December. Art. There you go. I used to do drawing when I was younger. Before YouTube was a thing. Let's see here. So you promised on the campaign trail no new wars, and now you want to go to war with half of the planet. What the bleep? Who? The Republicans? I don't know. All I know is the Democrats say they're a group of peaceful people, and all they cause is chaos. When something happens, they riot. Us, when something happened, I would consider myself a conservative, not a Republican. I'm just conservative. But when something happened to us, like with Charlie Kirk, do we riot? No. They had prayer meetings and candlelight meetings along the road and memorials. I think he means me. Yeah, he does. Creepy propaganda. Our prime minister was talking about the New World Order at his meeting in China. Oh, dude, that sounds bad. That sounds like a prophecy from the book of Revelations, brother. World Order? Ugh. It's going to happen one of these days. The New World Order. Democrats. Or, yeah, Republicans, dog creep. Like Republicans exist anymore. One for over 40 years. Don't know who you are anymore. Yeah, unfortunately, there's a lot of trash both ways. What's up, 22YT? How's it going? Seems I would rather be American. Okay, they did it. Let's see here. 40% of Americans are registered independent. Don't be surprised when it's 60. I wouldn't doubt it. Exactly, Russell. Yeah, Mr. Jordan lives in Canada too. Hey, Russell, did you have your eatins for the evening yet? Shows only one person's in here. That's a lie. YouTube's nickname is Mephibosheth. I thought that we usually had more Canadians in the chat than this. Usually have more. Maybe in the past we used to. Well, I'll see if I can get back on later. We'll probably be on for another 45 minutes to an hour. We'll see. The chat took a dive, as in like the counter says hardly anybody's in here, even though there's like 5 of you talking back and forth or more. Haha, peaceful like to Muslims. I know, right? Me, sir, I have a bag of cat bleep and a bag of dog bleep. Which do you prefer? Yeah, that's what it feels like. I hate the smell of more so of cat than dog. And cats like hide them all over the place. They bury them and then you step all over them. Houston, there's 2 Canadians here. According to YouTube, there's only one guy here. That makes this chat 200% Canadian. Now it shows 3 people. That'd be Russell, James, and Mr. Jordan. James, I bet you like Carnage as a PM. Carnage? Or Carnegie? I'm not sure how you pronounce that one. But yeah, Russell, did you eat your supper yet or dinner? Nice, Mr. Jordan. Yeah, right. Eastern's here too. He's from Washington. James is winking, and I don't even know what he's saying there. Is that Hebrew? Would that be Hebrew, James? We're playing Guess This Language. 10 points. Hey, Ralph, he's back. Back, brother. French onion soup for dinner. My wife makes good. There you go. Family has spoke Hebrew in America for over 150 years. Nice. I study Hebrew a little bit. Like when I'm doing some of my sermons, I'll look into the definitions of Hebrew and Greek for different stuff that I'm studying on. I don't really know how to pronounce it or speak it, but I study it off and on for definitions of word studies for my sermons. Lost 2 of my cousins in Afghanistan. No, I don't want your carnage. I'm tired of sending my family in war. Yeah. Yep. Sorry for your loss, buddy. My great grandpa was in World War II. He was a Marine in Japan. Nagasaki, Hiroshima, all those areas. Americans are tired of sending our children off to die in a war somewhere. That's true. Especially when the wars could have been avoided. Depends what theories you believe in. When some of it was made up for some things. 9/11. for instance. They just wanted an excuse to invade over there. And so they'll let it happen. There's proof. Five people in the chat. Hey, peeps. Here's Canella's paw. She says, hi. That's my German Shepherd. Oh, Canella. Oh, Canella. Little goof nut. Goof square. Goof sphere. Thank you for a decent conversation. Yeah, James, I'm sorry. It sounded like we were a little on odds there about the Mexico thing. And I didn't quite understand your question, so sorry if I came across rude or anything. But I think we figured out what we were talking about in the long run. Appreciate you showing up. And come by anytime when I have a live. If you could subscribe, you're new. I have not seen you in here. Appreciate you coming by. You have a blessed night, blessed weekend, my brother. It also says my father was in Hiroshima and Okinawa. See, my grandpa was there too. I forgot about Okinawa. Yeah. Yeah, they see a lot of crap over there. What's up, brother? Hey, Simba. How's it going, brother? Eating some chips. Already had our cheese. Got our tea. Thanksgiving dinner soda. What in the world is that, cheese? Whatever you decide it is? Or is it turkey drippings made into soda? Is that Thanksgiving dinner soda? Three Janes, but if China gains more power over Canada, there will be an even bigger conflict eventually. Right, though, dog bleep or cat bleep. Yep. We are getting tired of the political fighting. It used to not be this way. It used to be you'd agree to disagree and go on your way. I don't know, sounds horrible. I know, right, girl? Mother's family came to America in 1760. Wow. Newport Island. Edward Myers, my father's family was in the Holocaust. Yeah, and people don't, there's some people who do not believe the Holocaust was real. Give that a jingle in your brain for a little bit. Canella, move your head out of the way. Yeah, there's some people who do not believe that was real. That's sad. Oh, it happened. I've been to the Holocaust Museum. It is so sad there in D.C. Think I will pass on Thanksgiving soda. Yeah, me too. You my last name. Less than 800 on the planet. Here, let me screenshot that. I might look it up later. We'll see. Oh, come on, Bubba's. Hit the wrong button, folks. Sorry. Of course, the thing's yelling at me because it doesn't like the place of it. The stories he has told me, unreal, that breed of man will never return. Probably not. I don't know. We don't know what the future holds. Yeah, the stuff they would see. My grandpa, before he became a Christian, and if you would bring up the war, he would get really mad and angry. But once he became a Christian, the Lord healed him and put him at ease. Sure, it was still hard. But yeah, put him at ease. Why is my nose getting all plugged up, feeling all of a sudden? There we go. So you're wondering if this was a musket. It's not. It's a 5.77 Snyder made by Lee Enfield in Nepal in 1860s. It's actually a brass cartridge. So as far as the liberals, screamers in the United States did deportations in 54, they did a better job. James, you know what else they keep not talking about? How many deports that Obama did, and they were totally fine with it. But as soon as Trump does it, that they're, hate, they are mad as a hornet. He also used ICE. So did Clinton, if I recall. They did as well to deport illegals. And so it's like, unless it's someone they agree with or that's on their side, they'll be against them till kingdom come. My dad never talked about it much. He had told me a few things. Gotcha. Joe Rogan, Sid, it's the way they're doing it. The other reason why, James, they yell and scream so much is because they're so used to doing stuff, the liberals, against what the norm used to be. And then when the administration before let piles of things slide and they got used to it, just like a child, if they're used to doing something they know they're not supposed to do it, and then it gets ripped away from them, what do? That's exactly what they're doing. So Trump's trying to put it back in place how it was before it got ruined. And sometimes for that to happen, there has to be aggressive. Do I agree in every way they're doing it? No. But I am also not an officer. I'm also not a police. I'm not, and I don't. I've never been in that situation to know how to respond to it. Um, so I don't have a lot to say about it. Canela, there's no more food in here. We ate it all, other than my tea. But yeah, they in the 2000s and in the 90s, others used ICE as well to deport that were Democrats. So I mean, it happens. I think Obama deported 3 million something illegals. They keep forgetting to bring that up. Joe, were you in the service? I never was. No, my dad was. Jordan says, I think ICE just isn't prepared for the volume of illegals that came in during the Biden. That is true. And yeah, that is true. That's why right now ICE is one of the biggest government agencies, the fastest growing right now. Neither. Okay, there you go. I just want the Wally cruise ship. What? So true, Mr. Jordan. Mm-hmm. Need to get proper name of people, not random grab everybody. I don't think they're random grabbing. They've done their research. Like all the liberals news, all they show is the person grabbing them, and then they hop to the next one. They don't show the spot where they grab their info and see if they're illegal or not. And if the person complies, they show them their stuff. Usually, if they're not complying, well, that probably is because they feel guilty and they're just squirming around. But yeah, if they just nab someone because they feel like you're illegal, they do have that right as an ICE agent. Do I believe it's right to do that? I don't know. I'm not them, but I don't have to do that judgment. But they have the right to say if they have probable cause, hey, can you show me your paperwork, and to see if they're illegal or not. I just saw a short that they handed over their stuff, very kindly and had nothing to fear, and it was all great, and that's what happens when you do it right. They can get over that wall at will anytime they want. That's true, Ralph. They can. Yeah, people are so quick to judge. They scroll on their phone for a few minutes and suddenly they're experts on that situation. Yeah. Let's see. I want his Vietnamese. Oh, it disappeared. I didn't get to see it, James. It disappeared. I want his Vietnamese, and that's all I saw. My SKS? No, you can't have that. That one's actually made in China. It's not a Vietnamese one. The people are being picked up are ones that have been charged with unrelated crimes. Correct. They're not randomly choosing right now for the most part. Some of it I think is. But I would say for the most part, it's people they know that was on their radar. Like I just saw a news anchor going over people that's been here since 2009 illegals that they've been trying to catch. They found them now. Let's see, my wife is Vietnamese. Nice. American citizen, and they better keep their goddamn hands off my wife. I don't know why they would. I mean, if she's American citizen, they shouldn't touch her. If she's here legally, why would they touch her? But yeah, it's not just Mexicans that are illegal. There are people from Germany. There's people from Ireland. There's people from Vietnam. There's people from all sorts of countries, Egypt, Islam, all over there that are illegals here. You're not really sure. I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't think so, but he just needs to tone it down a little, but still do their job. Oh, a little bit. I would say a little, but if it gets escalated, which it usually does, what else do? They have to keep it not toned down then. So for them to do their job when there's all this stuff happening in riots and stuff, they have to be aggressive, unfortunately. Otherwise, they can't even do their job in the first place. What's up, Liam? How's it going? Liam Garrett. Hello, my friend. Welcome to the channel. Appreciate you coming up. Got ourselves some good old tea. Yes, sir. How you been, buddy? Appreciate you coming by, Liam. Camilla, what do you hear? What's out there? Yeah, I don't know why my nose got all plugged up all of a sudden. Like if I got allergic reaction. I don't know. Didn't like the cheese. I don't know. I eat that string cheese all the time. How's the channel been? Slow. Ever since Gemini took over the algorithms of YouTube about 4 weeks ago, it has took a dive to the worst bottom pit. See, those people have been fighting for thousands of years. Let them fight without involvement. Interesting. What's up, Moritage? Hello, I am new to the channel. Hello. Appreciate you coming by. So our channel here is called Desert Armory and More. We do gun content, which is like shooting, talking lives with them in the background. If you want to see some, sometimes I'll have some on the table, which I have a few out right now. We do cave exploring, mine exploring, hiking, stuff like that on the channel. And some of my handyman stuff. This is my own business here. Appreciate you coming by. Please consider subscribing if you could. I also have another channel that's strictly outdoor. And I'm on Twitch with this account too. The strictly outdoor one's called Jerome's Outdoor Adventures. James, seems like you have a burr in your backside. It sounds like he's had a lot of things against him, and for right reason, I'm sure. And doesn't want anything to do with it. And hey, I don't blame him. Welcome in, says Ralph. Yep, everybody welcome. Meritage, Shades of Light. I think that's how it's pronounced. Meritage. Here in Washington, there was a person that was here illegally that was charged with human trafficking of children. The state released them. Naughty. ICE picked them up, and a week later with a kidnapped child. That's the thing. They continually, they release them, and they go right back to what they did. And who's that on? The states that released them. So. Thank you, Ralph. Says Meritage, Mirage. How do you pronounce that? They got a Colt M16A1 and Hawksworks suppressor, and they got caught. Who? What? Simba? Simba? Not Simba. M16A1 and Hawksworks. I don't even know what that is. You said it's a suppressor, yeah. I didn't hear about that one. Up the SUV in North Minneapolis. Okay. Oh, you're welcome, Eric. Out of the SUV that they at the protesting that they shot up, flow through tech. Oh, that type. Yeah. So that's part of the immigration issues, the amount of human trafficking. Correct. Lots of these people are so poor and desperate to make it to the U.S. Mm-hmm. So, Simba, you're saying in Mrs. or Mr. or whatever you want to call her, because she was a lesbian, because she's married a lady, in that Honda Pilot was a firearm? The FBI SUV. Oh, well, I'm confused here. No, okay, something else. I was going to say if that one was, oh boy, that's news I haven't heard yet. What do they plan on to do with that? Libtards. Oops, I said it. I shouldn't have said that. We are all created in God's image, no matter what nationality or party we're with or religion. We could mentally be that, yeah. Sometimes you wonder the other way, though, too. That wasn't very nice of me. So why do we have immigration laws in this country? It's to help with, for a country to have piles just flooding in with nothing, the country will collapse. With immigration laws, it's supposed to help, if you're doing it the proper way, the flow go properly so that the country can sustain the influx and the outflux. So is it Mr. Twister? For what? North Minneapolis, they broke into FBI SUV and stole Prisoner and a bleep ton of documents. Simba, what in the world? Really? That's weird. That's sad. It's wonky tonk. This is weird. Oh, okay. Who knows, Russell? Who knows? Because what's weird is the only picture they show of her is when she's pregnant and when she was married to a man, where her hair's blowing in the wind on that sea coast or lake, whatever it is, and she's pregnant with her hands on her belly, but it shows it only from here up. They don't show the picture of her current state with her husband, that's a lady. What's up, creator? Single party rule for the last umpteen years. Washington has spiraled like water down a toilet. Water down a toilet. Appreciate you coming by, creator. It's weird. My nose got a little plugged up on this side. My throat all of a sudden started acting wonky tonk. What did I show up listening to? We were talking about ice some and Greenland some, because I put it in the title. Let's see. We have immigration laws because immigrations will come and work and send most money back to whoever they are from. Yeah, which is fine if you do it all legally. The dollar will collapse along with everyone else. Yeah, if you do it legally, it's perfectly fine. Hey man, I know I've asked this before, but what time do you stream? Liam, usually I stream 6 p.m. Arizona time. So I live in Arizona, and we do not have daylight savings time. So that's why I usually say Arizona time, because if I say Mountain Standard, it might be a little bit different depending what time of the year it is. So 6 p.m. Arizona time. Pew Pew Yoko, what's up, brother? Dr. Pepper, your favorite soda. Awesome. What's yours, Liam? You have a favorite soda? Simba, I don't think you said. Creator, what's your favorite one? Monsieur 1099 miscellaneous? No. 1099, that would be a tax refund or a tax bracket, whatever you call it. What? That's a soda? Where do they have that at, creator? Gotta be cream soda. Yeah, I'm not a huge cream soda guy. Something about it I just don't like. That's probably why I don't like root beer a lot, because it has a little bit of a creamy. Moxie Cola. Okay. Dad's not from here. He came over legally and had a great family. Awesome. It's from Maine. Okay, I have heard of that then. So I had some friends that are from Arizona. They moved to Maine for like 5-6 years, and they were talking about this cola. If I recall, they brought some down, and I tried it. It was interesting. What was the other pepper beverage? Dr. Thunder, Mr. Pibb, Pibb Extra. Let's see, I forgot about Moxie. That one was pretty good. It's actually the first ever cola. Huh. So before Coca-Cola? Or obviously Coca-Cola is, I think Coca-Cola is older than Pepsi. So it's the OG, huh? Mr. Pibb, that's it. Yep. Creator says, yep, it was before Coca-Cola. Okay. There's another one out there too that's an oddball brand that's a cola. That's not like an off brand. Kind of more of a home base like the Moxie Cola. It just sounds weird. It sounds like it'd be like a cough syrup. Moxie? Doesn't it sound like a cough syrup? You know, cough syrup. Anywho, an American company, Arizona Green Tea. Guess what? It's made in New York. I think Moxie is 1870-ish. Wow. And Coca-Cola is late 1800s, right? Like even more so? Like in the 1890s or 1905 or something? I forget. Mr. Pibb was so much better than the new version of it. Oh, Pibb Extra? I think I've tried Pibb Extra one time. Now, my dad used to drink Mr. Pibb because he likes Dr. Pepper, so he'd do Mr. Pibb. Put it in your head. That used to be their little advertisement. Show a little guy's head opening up, a little cartoon, and then dump it in there. Tap root beer is 1919. Okay. Green tea, yes, sir. Hey, twin, what's up? He's going to be in the bathroom soon. I think in the 30th, Coca-Cola had cocaine in it. It did. I did hear about that. Yes, sir. I did hear about that. Merritt says, I thought we have immigration laws in this country so people from other parts of the world can apply, pre-processed, and come here legally. Well, that's part of it. It's a big what do you call it? It's a big undertaking. Immigration laws does a lot of things. That is one of them. Stomach rumbling. That was this. Squeezing it. But merit, that is part of it. Meritage. Yes, yes. Does anyone else here like Royal Crown Cola RC Cola? I grew up with it. No, after you drink it. Yeah, yeah. So Eastern, when we would have like a family movie night, either Friday or Saturday, we'd go down to Circle K, about 5 miles down the road. We'd grab RC Cola for us children, and Dad would get Mr. Pibb, or Cherry RC. Sometimes we'd get too. And yeah, I grew up drinking that. Eastern Washington, yes. Fago? I haven't heard that one in forever. I do not drink any sodas. Okay. What do you prefer instead? If you'd want a caffeine, teas, coffee, which I drink tea. Here's tea. I also drink hot tea sometimes, and I love coffee. We drink it every morning, usually about a cup and a half. Cherry cola, yeah, that's good stuff. Um, Twin, what's Fago? I forget. Do you mind refreshing my memory here? Oh, it was so good when I was still in a glass. Oh, I've trying to think if I've ever had RC in a glass. I don't think so. I call it H2O. What? Figo is? Drink tea and coffee. Awesome. Hey, Candid, you're back. What's up, bro? I'm back. Sorry I was gone so long. No worries. Twin says, I don't drink coffee. Would you like some tea instead, mate? Here's some tea. With your crumpets. Yeah, do you drink tea instead, or what do you drink? Creator says Coca is the only company that is allowed to import coca leaves for flavoring. Guess that is an integral flavor component, but the cocaine is refrained from medical use, I believe. That's true. That's so true, Mike. It's very true. Iced tea. Very good. Do you have that, what type of tea you call that? Southern tea. That stuff's sweet, sweet. It's so sweet. A horseshoe can float on it. So syrupy. Eastern Washington, do you ever have A&W in a 1 gallon bottle? A 1 gallon? We have 3 liters here in Arizona, but not 1 gallons. My wife likes Fago, but she's from Michigan, so what is Fago? Twin acted like it was water, high quality H2O. But yeah, what is Fago? I'm maybe that's what it is, but not too sweet. But that peach tea, oh, it's fire! Peach tea, huh? I haven't had peach tea in a while. The root beer is good too. A lot of the smaller companies taste better than the big brands. So if I get root beer, the one they do make one that has caffeine in it. I believe it's bars with the barrel on it. That's one of the better ones in my opinion because it has caffeine in it. No, it's not water. It's a soda. Okay, because you were saying it was high quality H2O, and I'm like, what? It's like I can get that out of my tap. You had me there, bro. Like bars. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, what is? Yeah, bars. Yep. Bars has caffeine in it. It's BARZ, I think. I forget. The 3 liter bottles of A&W are what I've had. There you go. Bargs, that's it. The Fago comes in all types of flavors. Hard to explain what it's like. Is it kind of like Jarritos? Well, you probably don't have those over there. They're like a Mexican soda. Jarritos. It's JARRETO or something. Jarritos. Can't you get 4 liter bottles of spirits in Canada? Maybe. I don't think they have anything that big over here. Yeah, we have those. Oh, you have Jarritos. Okay. Yeah, a lot of places have them. I forget where you're at, though. Like we had them in California, we have them in Arizona here, all sorts. Fago Cola is a little richer than Coke or Pepsi. Interesting. Twin, no. I'm in the United States. Yeah, I already knew that one. Good one. I'm in the South. Okay. I'm in the South too. Southern Arizona. I'm down south. Just a different down south. You're actually in the southeast. I'm in the southwest. And I guess Texas would be considered South Central. It's right in the center of us. Something like that. 5 people in the chat. If you're new, appreciate you coming in. Double tap that screen if you haven't, folks. 36 likes. Oh, some donated 5 gems. I forget who that was earlier. I don't remember. I think it was little clappy hands. I probably thanked them when they did it. It was shortly after we started. I don't remember where it was. Y'all don't have the draw of Southerners. No, not in Arizona. We do not. Texans do. I have a aunt that still has her Southern draw, and she was in Arizona for years. I think she's back over there though. Wife likes the red Fago, red pop. Huh? Is it similar to Big Red? The soda Big Red that I'm not sure if it's around anymore or not. Big Red. They used to have big old trucks. It said Big Red with like water droplet splashes on it, making its footprint. I think they might have quit it because it had so much red dye in it, kind of like Hawaiian Punch. You like in the 90s, you would see Hawaiian Punch and Kool-Aid all over the place. Nowadays, not really. Same with cactus coolers, which actually I think they still have those in Arizona here. Red pop is fire with slush in it. That sounds actually pretty good. All that red dye, though, you know, with the new administration, with what's his name, Junior, he wants to take red dyes out of everything. Which, hey, I guess it's okay. Use natural stuff in its place. I was in South Florida for a mission project. I came home. Nobody understood me. Came home with you for a little bit, huh? But you guys over there have that the Canadian accent. My mom doesn't really have her Midwestern accent anymore. She came over back. She came to Arizona when she was 9 from Wisconsin. Merritt says you do not even hear about Coolidge anymore. Which Coolidge? Coolidge, Arizona, or Coolidge, the president? What's up, debate man? How's it going? He say hi. Was cactus coolers pineapple or pineapple and orange? I think they had multiple flavors, and I believe Arizona still has them. I remember seeing one the other day. I actually saw it in a soda fountain. But I think they had both flavors, creator. Yeah, aye. She says, yes, only creamier. Okay, what? Let's see, I mean Kool-Aid. For which one, Merritt? What are we talking about? Oh, yeah, you don't even hear about Kool-Aid anymore. Like the Kool-Aid man crashing through the wall. Right? Action. Yes, sir. The Kool-Aid man. Yes, sir. Yeah, we used to get the little packets, shake them. We get them at grocery stores, get them real cheap, like I don't know, 10 cents a piece or something. They make like a quarter of a gallon or half a gallon. I don't know. We'd pick out what flavors we wanted. We say, yeah, Hauser. Oh well, no one that I know of drinks Kool-Aid anymore. I mean, do they even sell it? I think they might. Like, I don't know. Calvin Coolidge. Yeah, that's what his first name was. There's a Coolidge, Arizona, too, that was named after Calvin Coolidge, I believe. I think there's a dam and a lake over there, too, Coolidge Dam. Go up a little farther, and then you go to Roosevelt Dam. What's up, Alonzo? Someone else did Moxie Cola, too. Are you from Maine, eh? You from Maine? Mate, you from Maine? Someone else was from Maine over here. They said it was from Maine, Moxie, which I believe that because we had some friends from Arizona that lived there for 5 or 6 years, and they were talking about it, and they were in Maine for a little while. They're back now, though. Let's see. Did you have Pop Rocks there? It was a popping candy. Yes, we do. We're from Boston, but close. He's from Boston. Alonzo's from Boston. It's been a while since I've been to Boston, mate. Um, I was there back in 2015 or 16 at a wedding. It was in outskirts of Boston, but we went to Boston for street preaching out of college. Who's carving for some Greenland? What's up, Code? Who's craving for some Greenland? I don't know. I just put that in there just to see what people would say. Hey, another Moxie. Yep. Did you like the city? It was busy. We were by the one of the colleges there. We were singing Christian hymns and passing out tracts on one of the weekends right after the wedding. Then I went home a few days later. But your Boston accent sounds more like Aussie. Yeah, I'm better at Aussie Ireland sounding. From down under, mate. I can say Boston right, and that's about it. From Boston. Hey, what's up, Chris? How's it going, buddy? You still spamming my Instagram, aren't you, bro? Easton says, and if you are up here in my neck of the woods, we have Lake Roosevelt. You have a Lake Roosevelt over there, too? We have a Lake Roosevelt up here in Arizona. There's a really big Indian, Montezuma Indians, I think. Isn't it called Montezuma Castle or something? Over there by Lake Roosevelt. It's Indian ruins. Let's see. Christopher's like, yes, I am. Yeah, you are. I'm a red pop Fargo right now. Oh, there we go. Quiz, what's up, brother? You still what's up? Sent you a Glock Gen 6 giveaway. Yeah, he did. Yep. Yippers. Eastern Washington is at the Columbian River. Could be wrong. That goes through the lake there. Let's see. The Columbia River is in between Washington and Canada, right? Twin Canada, eh? Russell Twin. You already said Desert Armory and more. He's like, Desert. Yeah, that screen just froze up on my camera there, or on my phone. The camera is disabled by company policy on this device. Contact your administrator, whatever that is. Russell says, Christopher. Creator says, I'd like to see some of those cliff dwellings. That would be cool. Yeah, they have some really nice ones. We went to the lake years ago during December for my brother's birthday. The brother that's right above me, but we didn't go there. We just went fishing instead. To take my puppy out. Nice to see everyone. Have a good weekend all. Thanks, Merritt. Appreciate you coming by. You have a blessed weekend as well. Twin Jen, my wife is jealous now. Oh, because the Frago Red or whatever they call it. Come in anytime, Merritt. We 6 p.m. Arizona times when we start usually, and we usually go for about 2 hours. We've been on an hour and 43, so. Twin Jen, my wife is jealous. Ha 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 ha, says Twin Jen. It burrs. So I did some reloading on Twitch last night before I did the live here, and then the night before last I did some too, and I need to test that ammo out tomorrow. We'll see how it works. Russell Lake Roosevelt was part of the Columbian River. Oh, it is then. Okay, that's what he was thinking. He was like, hey, is it? Sure enough. Let's see. What river flows into our Lake Roosevelt? I don't know. I know San Carlos is the Gila River. Maybe the one that goes through Salt River Canyon through between Show Low and Globe would be the one that goes through Roosevelt, I think. Been checking out the up and coming firearm dropping. Which ones? Because obviously they had the Gen 6. Thought so. Is that the Hoover Dam? No, the Hoover Dam is in between California, Nevada, and Arizona. That's the one through the Grand Canyon. That would be the Colorado River going through the Hoover Dam. The TX9 from Taurus is nice. Oh, yeah, I heard about that. I heard about it. Yep. I did hear about that. Of course, we have the TX22. At least I do. I need to put that piece in there, to make go. Yeah, yeah. Twin Jam, my wife is from Michigan. She's so she misses her favorite soda. Yep, yep. I'm sure. Let's see, PSA and some other ones coming to SHOT Show. Okay, okay. Some new stuff coming in. Gotcha, mate. Sounds nice. Burt, Burt. Yep, the Burt, Burt. What's funny is one of the brands that are for the TX22 FRTs, they call them Freedom Fingers. I like that. Houston, go up there and bring her some back. There you go. Honey, this is how much I love you. You go all the way up there and get her one can. No, you better get it more than that. That'd be a wasted trip if you only come back with one. You'd be like, no, the trunk's plumb full. The whole hatchback is plumb full. The pickup bed, whatever you decide to bring. Suitcase. Houston says, Russell, it's Grand Coulee Dam. Yeah, see, the Hoover Dam's in Arizona. Hoover Dam is in Arizona, Nevada, and California. It's like there's a little corner there. Has anybody bought any of the H&R stuff after PSA bought No Deck Squad? I haven't. Yes, Eastern Washington. Bear Creek has a new pistol coming out too. Like a AR platform pistol or like an actual pistol? Because Bear Creek, do they actually make a normal pistol like without a brace, like not like an SBR or whatever you want to call it, but with the folding stock, so it's considered a pistol. That's a long drive from the state of Washington. Yeah, 10 mil. Ooh, okay. In an AR platform, an actual pistol like the Grizzly have. Okay, I forget what that is. That would be like a regular handgun, right? I think so. I can't remember. I'm not on top of Bear Creek Arsenal much. What's his name is? Kenrod is, obviously. Pistol. There you go. Handgun, says Chris. Nodak used to make really nice retro M16 roll marks because they owned the rights. Oh. So now that they sold it to the other company, does that mean that they have the rights? Or no? Did it just kind of null and void? Who knows? Getting a little chilly because it's getting chilly in the house. I need to turn the heater on. Of course, it doesn't help I'm drinking a tea that's cold, right? I wouldn't mind a nice hot coffee, but then if I drink it, it'll keep me up. Wait, I just drank caffeine. Tea, that's going to keep me up. Buggers. Buggers. Let's see. PSA only bought them to have rights to H&R. Oh, got you. And the guy would work for them. Oh, okay. Gotcha, mate. Yeah, H&R for a while was just obsolete. For quite a while, it seemed like. Let's see here. Did you have chill? That is why you're chilly. Do I have the chills? Not really. Or did I have chili? No, I didn't. That would be good, though. Bang energy drinks will have you bouncing off the walls. I don't think I've ever had a Bang. I've had Monster. My first ever energy drink was a Rockstar. I've had NOS. That's about it. Those three. I think, well, wait a minute. I had Celsius. I've had a Celsius before. It's not quite in the same genre of energy drinks. But if I get an energy drink, which is pretty rare, it'll be like at Lowe's or Home Depot with a coupon. Although Lowe's isn't going to do coupons for drinks anymore, which sometimes they would exclude energy drinks. And I would get a Monster, a white Monster. We had Jolt here. It's bad. Yeah. Got the little lightning bolt on it. I remember when Bang came out. Oh, excuse me. I have had Red Bull a couple times. Forgot about them. But yeah, I actually like Monster. The white can, the Ultra. It's actually not too bad in my opinion. What's up, Enchanted? Appreciate you coming by. How have you been? Celsius is good. It is pretty good. Yeah. You have it in Canada, huh? Eh? How is Enchanted Dream One doing? I've seen you in Kenrod's last night. Kenrod's live. My old coworker used to drink like 4 bangs a day. He also would smoke and have a horseshoe of dip in at the same time. What? And have a horseshoe of dip at the same time. I think that might have been a typo error. I don't know what a horseshoe of dip means. Do you know the logo on Monster means? I have heard about that, Russell. I don't know if it's real or not. Obviously, it's supposed to mean the claw marks, but also means 666, but I don't know. Drink 3 Bang energy drinks by mistake. They were tea flavored, so I threw me off. I was geeked. Russell, you can still get Jolt Cola? Enchanted, what's up? Let's see. Enchanted says, I'm doing okay, just about to go live. Awesome. Seeing you live, so I thought I'd say hi and see how you're doing. LOL and twin. Horseshoe is where you pack the entire lip all the way around. Okay. I'm doing great. Hey, what's up, Moist Beans? Glad you made it. It's been a little bit. You been doom scrolling, or did you actually get an alert an hour and 51 minutes later? I can't type, yeah. Enchanted, what do you do for on your lives? I have not been on your lives. You do gaming? Did you watch my range video on YouTube? I have not, Moist. Unfortunately, YouTube doesn't alert me. Sorry, I left my sub feed. Okay, gotcha. He's talking about chewing tobacco. Me? No, I don't chew tobacco. Sup, Eastern? Sup? Twin says, hit me up on Instagram for your merch. Send you a friend request on Discord. Oh, me, Jen? Yeah, I need to figure out where to do my merge if you're talking about me. I'll see if I can hook you up on Discord first, Jen, and then I think I have you on Instagram somewhere. I'm just not sure where, but yeah, I need to figure out how to sell my merge. You're right. If someone could help me out, I'd really appreciate it. I feel like I'm going to get something that I'm going to regret and then not know how to do it and then waste money. Chana says yes about the video games. There you go. You said to me, oh yeah, I believe I am Moist. Moist, what's up? Zaus, hello. Russell, what's up? Still need a sticker for my ammo can. Yeah, that too. Okay, okay. Sorry, I'm so bad at checking my Discord. Unsubscribe to you, Zeus. Trying to cover the whole thing in awesome stickers, and yours would fit nicely. Did okay, Zeus. Let's see. Just sell on Shopify. I've thought about that because there's a way where they do drop shipping where you buy your items from some store and that's like off somewhere and you don't have to deal with anything other than when the orders come in. Like you don't have to, like currently I would have to, ship everything I have myself versus that's drop shipping where everything goes through a company. You never even see it and it just gets shipped off to the person. I did watch Eastern. Hey, Moist, long time no see. Chanta says, I think he was talking to me, LO, because I wanted to buy some merge and what you have merged. I do, yes. Here, I'll show you it. If you're still in here, Enchanted. I haven't sold any yet because I'm trying to figure it out yet. So one of them is the hat I have on right here. It's got my Desert Armory More logo, which is right there. Of course, it's backwards. And then I have 2 t-shirts. Let me get those real quick. Now, these were going to be designs for giveaway. But here's the front. And here's the back. Desert Armory and More. That's the one. That's my main logo. This is the number 2 logo, the second one people chose. So I got 2 designs so far for shirts. That's the back. And this is the front. And then I have stickers. I have these stickers. There's my normal logo. I have 4 different sets of stickers. And then these 2. The only person who has these stickers right now is Nunya. Or wherever, Xfinity. He's got them. He's got every single one of them. I sent him with his earmuffs he won. So I did get a notification. You didn't? No, you didn't. Yeah. Turn off my notifications for the Discord. Phone constantly going off. My wife wanted to kill me. I had to shut mine off too. It was a pain. So that's Russell. I'm always Roscoe. Think that's the best way to do it. You're busy enough as is in Shopify. It's very reputable. Yep. LO twin. LO. Yes, I am. I know, right? Twin Gen. Haha. Never have my notification sounds on ever, not just vibrate. Need a hat and a sticker for my B-Day. Love them. What size and how much for the tees? So those tees are larges. But if I would sell them, I would just have them shipped to your place directly. See, I'm just ordering from Amazon, a small business that makes shirts and hats, and it's actually 3 different companies. One for the shirts, one for the hats, and one for the stickers. So I would just have them shipped to your house as the address being shipped to. As in the shirts, most of the time people sell shirts between, I think I paid 12 something for those shirts, my cost, but I need to make sure that I make enough where it covers my expenses on the selling side of it and shipping. And most people sell shirts for about $25. Hats, I do not remember. Stickers are usually like, what, $3 a piece or something. But yeah, like a lot of times, like I need to set up something where you can select what size you want, small, medium, large, extra large. I need to set all that up, and I wish I could have someone like walk me through how to do it, because I don't want to do something stupid and then I just wasted, a couple $100. What's up, Don J? Been a bit. Just bought a Canik Meta MC9. Awesome. Those shirt looks great. Thank you. Thinking of swapping my G3C out of a Canik MC9, Don J45. I'm in California, so I don't get it for 10 days. They still have that over there? Fully paid for them. Awesome. Yep. Give you $350 for a sticker. $350. California is balls dong. Yeah, I know, right? I used to live there. I lived there for 12 and a half years. Russell, do you think that would be better? I don't want to charge too much. Because on average, most people charge 25 to 30. I figured, well, 25, I'd still be making something, I think, if I sell enough. And then the hats, I think most people sell hats for 30. I thought, but I wouldn't think it would be quite that much. Maybe it's more like the same price of the shirts, maybe. Mine is instant constitutional carry and no mag limits. Same here, Moist. We can't order any firearm parts and all. Not even off of eBay. That's why, bro. Yeah, I know, right? $30 is what a male would charge. It's not too bad for graphics tees. That's true. A mall would charge. You're right. Chanted says, Twin, I sent you an email. Hopefully you got it. I love oversized shirts, to be honest, because when I wash, it always shrinks. Yep. I have not washed those yet. I really haven't ordered them other than I put them on a live. You got to make your money back. That's true. That's true. You got to make your money back, plus make a little bit. Yeah. That way it's worth your while. I mean, whilst do people do merge to promote their business, to promote their business. Yeah, I'm getting a tongue twister, which is an advertising as well as making a little bit off of it. I'm footing the bill for shipping for now, but I won't do it forever. True that. I think 30 is fair. Nothing, man. We're completely cut off from ordering anything from a handy grip Hogue to iron sights. Iron sights? Dude, compensator not compliant. Oh, it is here, Moist. Washington is trying to make it so that you can't order firearm parts. That's exactly what Callie's doing. Check Enchanted. I was going to get a How grip for the EP9 as well. Shannon says when I hit that membership part, I'll be doing the same. Yeah, I've been that membership for quite a while where you could sell merge. Gotta forget anything. I know, right? They're just about to tell you which hand to use when you're in the bathroom. Sad. You like water. I like water too. Let's see here. We can't even order gun cases. You gotta be joking. Well, how does Harbor Freight get them? They have gun cases. Favorite soda is Pepsi Zero. Not Crystal Pepsi? What's up, Beyond Raging? Not Crystal Pepsi, huh? Dude, that sucks big time. I know, right? I'll mail you my Glock case someone gave me. Yeah, like, how are they going to make that not happen? Online sales are completely shut down. That is as dumb as a box of rocks. Oh, well, I had to answer your thingy that says, what pop do you like? I had to answer it. Yep. Yep. You're like, I like water. It has carbonated water in it, mate. Raging says, haha, Ninth Circuit is going to step in, but California knows they take like 10 years to strike anything down. Yeah, and by that time, they'll try to refute it, and then it falls down again, and then another 3 years, and it falls down again. We were working on some new designs for merge. Nice. Have you done any merge yet, Raging? I can't remember. I've been on your channel a few times. Watch some of yours. Beyond dragging. What's up? Dragging. It means beyond raging. Oh, well. Oh, it does say raging. My brain. Just like the mag ban, that it's sadly permanent. I know it seems to be permanent. They keep trying to push it forward, and they reword it, say it's wrong, this, that, and the other. Only print on demand March. Oh, there you go. Like the background checks on ammo got struck down for being unconstitutional. California still doing it. Correct. They did for a little bit, and I had some ammo shipped. They literally changed the laws before I even had it home. And I'm like, am I still going to get it? They said, well, as long as you ordered it while it was still legal. Yeah, that is dumb too. That happened when I was in Honduras, I believe. That law. The Ninth Circuit is one big joke. It is. Yeah, it's one big joke. I mean, I know right now the Ninth Circuit was trying to make it so you can constitutional carry in Cali. Hey, that's better than nothing. But at the same time, it's probably going to get shot down. Also, it's illegal to tell anyone how to assemble a firearm without being an FFL. Believe it or not, it's law. Well, I know online, as in like a live like this, or even in a live, if you tell too much detail, that's against YouTube guidelines. My best friend was just telling me how I can be subscribed to Y'all Gun YouTube. I said, hey, I love to show support to other people, and I'm slowly getting into guns thanks to hubby. Nice. No, I didn't misspell that. Yeah, it was my fault. I read it wrong. I had a similar experience here in Canada. Ordered a Tever X95 online, and the next day they made it illegal. Was it grandfathered in then? GA is the constitutional carry state. Awesome. Same here. Good deal in Chanton. Now it's against the law, punishable by a misdemeanor in California. What? If you show a video of how to do something, it's a misdemeanor? And if you have so many misdemeanors, that's really bad. Which Congress would pass national reciprocity, which I doubt that'll happen anytime soon. Now, Jay, I just subbed to you. Yes, I'm being serious. You can get arrested and charged. That is crazy. Es loco. Los mientes in California es loco. Mm-hmm. Oh, my. The law-abiding citizen has to suffer while the bad guys still get their goodies. Never moved to California. Yeah, that's one reason why I moved out. That's why that one California gun owner wears a full face mask to show his stuff. I know exactly who you're meaning, Moist Beans. Yes. Yep. Yes, I love cozy girly games, but still I love to show love any way I can possibly. That's just the human nature I am. Thank you. Appreciate it. Let's see. Nope. KS here. LOL. The creator just subbed to you. JKL2A. JKL2A? Is that the channel name? Because there's a couple of them. There's, I think, 2 of them that wear masks. And I think both of them are from Cali. I'm not sure, though. Hey, Twin, I sub back. Pushing for 1K, guys and gals. Subscribers? I should be subscribed to you, because I think I am, because I get your alerts when you go live. Any weekend plans? So beyond last Friday, not today's Friday, but, the one before, FAL man came on and said, hey, I said, hey, we need to get together sometime. And he's like, well, what about next weekend? As in tomorrow. I said, sure, yeah, let's plan on it. So I messaged him today and said, hey, we still plan on that tomorrow sometime to do something, to go exploring in caves or mines or shooting. And I haven't heard anything back from him. So I don't know. We'll see. You are desert. That's what I thought. You got this twin. Isn't Simba one of those HUYs? He has a mask on his picture, so he could be. I forget where he's from. I don't remember. Man, I can't type. Thanks, Enchanted. 9 people in the chat. Thank you all for coming by to Desert Armory and more. If you're not subscribed, please consider it. We do gun content, cave exploring, mine exploring, hiking, outdoor stuff. Check us out. We also have a secondary channel here that I will go ahead and see if I can post it on the bottom here. And it's not letting me do comments. Isn't that weird? Because it restarted and something got covered up here. It only has the share button, the store button, and something else. So I can't put that up. I was going to put a poll up of my other channel, but I can't do it. The thingy's kind of froze up. Chanted Sia, watching the RIP on Netflix is fire. Which one? The first one or the second? They had 2 of them. Or the RIPD is the one I'm thinking of. Yes, y'all sub to him and Twin. Y'all the best. Thank you, Enchanted. Dungeon says, PSA never put a Tommy trigger for AR. They're so out of space. My local gun shop was carrying them. Had to take it back and replace it with a regular 2-piece trigger. Interesting. Western Enchanted. I like the content on JKL2A. He does videos that really make you think. Yep. The RIP. Yeah, it must be something else. It's a new movie. Okay. Watching the George so far, not liking this. The George? Oh, the Gorge. Isn't that on Apple? Apple. I've heard of just very shorts about it on Matt Damon and Ben Affleck. Okay. I did hear about that one too a little bit, Twin. Have you heard about Angel Network? It's a Christian movie. Yes, I actually have Angel on my phone. I haven't watched that much on it. I think Homestead, I just started listening to the first one. I think it's called Homestead or something like that. It's so much per year subscription. So it ends up being about the same price or cheaper than some of those secular ones. It's supposed to be Christian. I don't know. Faith-based in a way. I haven't seen it enough to know. Twin says it's good. Oh, the Matt Damon and Ben Affleck. Which one was that one? R.I.P.? Rest in pieces. I mean, peace. No. Matt Damon has aged. Yeah, he has. Because he has a beard on that picture, right? If I remember the front cover, he's got a beard that's all grayed out. Yeah, I just thinking of him in the first one he did of the, what was it called? He was like a young whippersnapper. Oh, that 4 or 5 one he did. Matt Damon did. Not a Matt Damon fan. He's very left. Yeah, unfortunately, yeah. What is that one called? I'm drawing a blank on it. He did like 5 or 6 videos of it. Movies. Born. There we go. The Born trilogy or series. It would be series, I guess, because there's like 5 or 6 of them. Well, the one he's not in, maybe just a little bit. He also was in, what was the one I first saw him in? Dead Poets Society. That's the first movie I've ever seen him in it. Well, they have more than a trilogy, though, because they came out with one other that has Jeremy Renner in it, and it might have a couple pictures of Matt in it, and then they came out with another one after that one with Matt in it. Anyways. But yeah, I think it was Dead Poets Society with Robin Williams in it. I think he was in that one. That was one of the first ones I seen Matt Damon in it, I believe. I think it was Dead Poets Society. I like the newer Jack Reacher. Oh, the Amazon series? Because the other one has, what's his name in it? Tom Cruise. They had two movies of it. That fellow that plays Jack Reacher in the new one, he is a Christian, but I've heard he's kind of more of a left Christian. I don't know. Yeah, I forget what his name is. I may do a live stream later. See you later. Thank you, Twin, for coming in. That one Matt Damon was a math genius and Philly was good. Isn't that Dead Poet Society? Where he's the janitor? Maybe it's not. I'm probably getting too mixed up. Where he's the janitor and he figured out this math equation. Yeah. Always a pleasure, bro. Yep. Thank you, Twin. Appreciate you showing the support. Yeah, a lot of times I'll be in people's lives just for a little bit, and then some I'll be in a long time if it's one that I like being in longer. Always play. Yep. I can't remember the name, but he was the janitor. Yep, that's it. Was that Goodwill Hunting? Oh, you know what? That's it. I'm probably getting those two mixed up. That's it, Russell. Goodwill Hunting. That's the one with Robin Williams in it and Matt Damon. Dead Poet Society also has Robert Sheen. Maybe that has the same two as well. But yes, Will Hunting is the one with the math genius. Thanks, Russell. You are right. Those are from the 90s. 92, 93 maybe? He was also in The Rainmaker too, right? Matt Damon. I think I might have saw that one time. Can't remember. Been forever. You said Robert Sean Leonard. Drawing a blank on who that is. Whew. Yeah, I can't put anything else up here because my bar is covered up with that camera disabled thingy. That's weird. I can have. There it goes. It refreshed, but it still didn't take it away. That's weird. Let's see. Community. What does that say? Community moderation. Everyone. Message delayed. None. Blocked words. Community defaults. Hold potential inappropriate chat messages. Yeah, I don't know. Hey, what's up, Stifler? Welcome, fellow Arizonan. How are you? I was actually thinking of you the other day because I was in Tucson yesterday off of Huntington. No, not Huntington. Houghton Road. At the Home Depot yesterday, getting some Trek boards for my parents' deck because Sierra Vista Home Depot didn't have any of what they wanted. So I was like, oh yeah, I wonder if Stifler's driving around over here somewhere. James Wilson in the TV show House. TV show House? James Wilson. Don't know who that is. Maybe if I saw a picture of him, I might, but the TV show House. I've heard of the one called House of Cards. There's some scandal going on with that for a little while. It was put on hold or something. I don't know. You hear that through the grapevine. House of Cards, I think it was. I don't remember what his name was. But yeah, Stifler, thank you for coming in, bud. Appreciate you. How you been? And speaking of it, sometime we should get together because, like, you're in Tucson area. And I'm like an hour and a half from your area. So we got to hook up sometime, bro. We ain't that far. Let's see. Alan Richardson. There it is. He's center leaning. Center, okay. Been busy with finishing our prototypes for 43. There you go. Packing the SHOT Show tomorrow. Yeah, when does that start, SHOT Show? Does it start, and how long is it? I can't remember. Yeah, I don't remember. Yeah, that's it. Alan Richardson. Yes, sir. So he leans whatever way is the strongest if he's a center. Oh, the wind's blowing this way today. We're going to lean that way. Oops, it's blowing this way today. We're going to lean that way. Oh, and Stifler, don't forget your toothbrush. In your packing. Just joking. Of course, you're meaning packing for your for the SHOT Show, as in your items that you have, the slides and stuff. Oh, let's see here. Yeah, something's wrong. I can't post anything right now. January 20th through the 23rd. But we need to get there on the 18th and 19th for unloading, setting up the booth, and whatnot. There you go. Russell says, "Hi, Stifler." Yeah. I've never been to SHOT Show. Never been there. House is a TV show with Hugh Laurie playing a Crace doctor. Crass? Hugh Laurie. Laurie? Is that how you pronounce it? Lauren? Laurie? The only Hugh I know is Hugh Hackman. Oh no, there's a Hugh. There's another Hugh. He's the guy who acts in The Matrix, the bad guy, as well as in Lord of the Rings, Lord Elrond. He's a Hugh, isn't he? Or is he a Hugo? You should be able to go to SHOT Show's meeting because of your channel. I should be able to, yeah, but I don't. I get advertisements for it here and there. We just drive up since it's in Vegas. Yeah, so close. I could hitch a ride, huh? No, that'd be nice. Just park over there in Tucson and hitch a ride up. Yeah, Vegas isn't really that far. I have flown in and out of Vegas quite often from Fresno. Or not Fresno. Well, yes and no. I would take Fresno, Allegiant Air, flying to Vegas, and then from Vegas I'd take Spirit to Honduras. Okay, we wanted to go to GunCon and GOA goals, but those were in Ohio and Tennessee. I haven't heard of GOA goals. I've heard of GunCon. Hugh Laurie did a bunch of English comedy shows too, like Black Adder. Black Adder? Why does that ring a bell? I don't know. It kind of rings a bell there. It rings a bell, my friend. I have to screenshot that and see what that is, if I can get my fingers out of the way. There we go. That's Hugo. Okay, yes, Hugo. I think I said Hugh, and I said, well, maybe that's Hugo. Yep, Hugo Weaving. GOA Goals is a yearly convention for gun owners of America. That makes sense. GOA, Gun Owners of America. Yeah, I can't remember who Hugo Laurie is. Yeah, he's also in Lord of the Rings. Yep, yeah, I knew that. Lord Elrond is his name. And then he's in The Matrix, which is the bad guy in The Matrix. What was his name? Mr. Smith. Wasn't it? Mr. Smith in The Matrix with Keanu Reeves. This year, Goals is in Iowa in August, still a bit far. Yeah, that is a little bit Iowa. I'm a little closer than you are. The Canella snoring out there? She's having a hard time breathing, it sounds like. Canella, you okay? It's my dog, Canella. She's kind of breathing hard or something. Agent Smith. Yeah, I knew it was Smith, but I couldn't remember what they call him. Yeah, they call him agents, yeah. And then he converts all the agents to Agent Smiths. I haven't seen that trilogy in a while. Of course, they came out with a fourth one that was probably garbage. They probably ruined it. Don't mess up a masterpiece. Do you know why Glock stopped making G26? What's up, K-Calb? I do not know Glocks. So if you told me they made a 26 and they don't, I have no idea. I know they have a Glock 17, a Glock 20, a Glock 19, a Glock 43, and a 25, and an 18C, which is the military ones, or law enforcement. But if they have a 26, I have no idea if they have one or not. Maybe someone else in the chat could answer, because I don't know much of Glocks. I only own one Glock. I have a Glock 20, which is a 10 mil. It's in the safe. Yeah, maybe expound it a little bit, because I wouldn't know if they even make it or not. The Glock 26. Thank you for coming by. Was it Calb? K-Calb. I believe you're new. It's a subcompact 9. Oh, kind of like the 43X, right? The 19's a little smaller too. You say they quit making it. Interesting. Glock can get you to million models. Yeah, I did know that part. Consolidate towards what sells well. Additionally, they have ceased production for most, if not all, Gen 3s, most Gen 4s, and most Gen 3s. Multiple Gen 5 models in favor of, yeah, we know what. Smaller, several models that sell well, the V Series and Gen 6. The V Series, though, I don't know actually how well it's selling. It was hyped up to be something good, but Honest Outlaw tried it and it had the worst problems. You like guns? Awesome. So we do gun content here, Mr. SS. We do shooting content, shorts of it, longer formats. We do hiking content, outdoors, exploring mines and caves. Skittles, he is in the other room sleeping. If I called him, I'm sure you'd come. My little red healer. Seems like they have more Glocks than Carter has little liver pills. Glock is interesting. I did hear Glock might be making an AR-15. I think there was some floating around they were working on. We will be producing a G26 slide, and we have prototypes of it. That one in the 43, right? If I recall. Or the 43X, something. When's the 20 coming? I might get one. Remember that? Sometime soon, huh? Yeah, Skittles is probably sleeping on the bed. Canella's in the living room, laying out on the floor. The German Shepherd I have. Yep, 26 and 43, 43X. Yepers. Yep. So, Stifler, so when you go to like a gun show like that, or a SHOT Show, how do you know how many slides to bring? And is it more of just a show and you don't sell stuff, or do you? I don't know how that works. Because it's like all vendors, right? Not people buying usually. See how 26 treats us. We need some new contacts to keep growing. That's true, yeah. Because I believe you were there last year. I remember. So I think it was last year. If so, that means I've been sub to you that long? Possibly. But I've only been doing YouTube posting myself since July that I've been doing shorts. And then I went to lives, obviously, in long format. Yeah, at SHOT Show, you just bring products to show off, but you can't sell at SHOT. Okay, got you. Yeah, that's what I figured. And YouTube. See this sign? Nothing for sale, ever. Educational purposes only. Nothing for sale. I feel like SHOT Show is usually showing off prototypes and new products productions model. That's true. And then kind of like SEMA probably, or those concept cars that they have to see how people accept the design, what it looks like. At least for that they would. It seems that way. Of course, SEMA does a lot of custom made stuff too, but as well as concept cars, I believe. Which I've never been there either. Yeah, and you're trying to connect with distributors and vendors. Yeah, there you go. When you went last time, were you able to grab some? I can't remember. Some vendors or distributors. My brain is having problems pronouncing it. My mouth and my brain ain't conversating right, folks. I have that problem all the time. Do you guys have that problem? Your mouth and your brain aren't conversating right? One thinks one and it comes out something else. Yeah. Anyways, I've been on like 2 hours and 20 something minutes, I think. So we'll probably shut the live down. Only 3 people in here now. Of course, that counts never, right? Not anymore. Thing is, they know it's a problem because they put on our studios saying there was an issue with it. Which I told them about it and reported it, and they said, oh, no, there's no problem. Literally the next day, they said there was an issue with it. Yeah. Stifler says a few, but nothing huge. This year, we're reaching out to steel companies as well, since we're a buyer of steel. There you go. Trade shows like that are usually all about the networking. True that. Yep. Anyways, guys, we're going to go ahead and call it a night. Let's get a little bit of tea here yet. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and call it a night. If I end up doing shooting tomorrow, hey, I can try out the gimbal on it. See how well it works tracking while you're shooting. Anyways, appreciate you all for coming. Thank you for the 44 likes. It's probably 45 on your side. Thank you for the 5 jewels. I forget who gave those. Appreciate you. And everybody that showed up. There's a couple new people that came in. That was nice. Don't see a lot of that. I think we had 4 new people. We'll see if they got subscribers or not. So appreciate you all. You have a blessed day, blessed night, blessed rest of your life, and blessed weekend tomorrow. And stay safe, guys. Always look up. Christ is the way, the truth, and the light. No man cometh to the Father but by Jesus Christ. You can never go wrong doing what's right either. Appreciate you. Hey, can we have everyone put on one of the chat to see how many we have? Oh, yeah, we could. I was just going to sign off to see actually how many we have. Good night. God bless. Yep. See you, Russell. Appreciate you, man. So that's 3 right there, and it shows 3 people in here. Thing's not accurate, though. I know it's not. Because it said there was 0 in here earlier, and we had 5 or 6 people chatting. Anyways. See you guys. Appreciate you. Desert Armory More is... Oh, Brender, we're just going out. Sorry, we're just going out. Check us out tomorrow, 6 p.m. Arizona time. 6 p.m. Arizona time, we'll be back. Gas, yep, we'll be back tomorrow too. Appreciate you. You all have a blessed night, guys. We're also on Twitch too. Desert Armory More as well. Have a blessed day. See ya.